You're watching a video from CycleCruza's all-in-one sport bike channel. Subscribe today. Hey guys, I just started a new YouTube channel called CycleCruza MotoVlogs. It's going to be 100% MotoVlog and 100% raw. You know how I do it, guys. Click subscribe here, or you can click the subscription link in the info section of this video. Thanks to you all. Appreciate it, guys. This video originally aired on December 5th, but was taken down due to graphic content. This is a re-upload clean version with all graphic content removed. So I hope you're happy, you sensitive fellas out there. Hey guys, I'm sure most of you guys have heard Paul Walker passed away. He died, he was a passenger in a Carrera GT, Porsche Carrera GT, and supposedly the car lost control and ran into a pole. The car exploded, he died. But you know what? And it's very ironic that he would die in this fashion, you know, seeing how he was a major star of the Fast and Furious movie series. And that brings up a point here, you know, these movies really, to be honest with you, are really not good for us to be watching, seriously. You know, the Fast and Furious series, the Biker Boyz movie, it's shit like that that has people wanting to replicate that shit out here on the public roads. And that is really, it's dangerous to do that shit out here on the streets. As you guys know, not only Paul Walker, which Paul Walker, mind you, wasn't driving the Porsche Carrera GT. It was a friend of his, from my understanding. Anyways, also Hulk Hogan's son, he was racing somebody down in South Florida, and he ended up crashing a horrible wreck, which he ended up okay, but his friend got fucked up real bad, where he's like almost a, I don't know, he's like a vegetable now. I don't know, he may not be a vegetable, but it caused a serious brain damage. I don't think he can walk again. He's pretty messed up. But you know what, when you guys speed out here on the streets, man, and this is a very, very important point, and it hit home with me, man. It had me doing some soul searching, because I'm guilty of this shit too, man. I've got a handful of videos on here where I'm speeding on these public roads, and the shit really is just not cool, man. Because not only is road debris out here can set us motorcyclists up for a real fucked up day, but you know, if you're speeding, you lose control, either whether you hit road debris or you lose control of your bike, whatever, what have you, and you hit a telephone pole. You have telephone poles, you have trees out here, mailboxes, signs. If you're flying and you hit a pole on your bike, I don't care what gear you have on, you're gonna either be dead or you're gonna have a real fucked up day, and many fucked up days to come after that. Shit is just not worth it, guys. Seriously. You know, and you street Rossies out there that are busy trying to, you know, look cool in your videos, and you're trying to get your knee down and do your elbow slides around turns and shit. That shit is dangerous, man. Not only that, you guys, you know, one point that I wanted to make that I see a lot of new riders make, and a lot of seasoned riders that aren't aware of this, but do you know that the point when you go around turns, you're actually, when you hang off your bike, the point is to actually keep the bike upright as possible. You're not trying to force a fucking lean angle to look cool on YouTube or whatever in front of your friends, or you're trying to mimic MotoGP style. Those guys in MotoGP, when you see them doing the elbow slides, they're hitting those corners with a lot of speed. They're not like you amateur riders out there that are doing like 40 to 60 to 70 miles an hour around the turn and forcing your knee down and your elbow down, you know. You know, even on the track, most of the turns on the track, you're not even, your knee shouldn't even touch down. The speed around the turn, your speed should dictate your lean angle. Not you forcing your fucking forcing the lean angle down to get your knee down and get your elbow down for cool points. You know, even on the track. You shouldn't be forcing lean angles on the track if you're not going at a high rate of speed around the turn. And if you're not a professional and you're not in a race, there's no point for you to go around that turn at a high rate of speed like the MotoGP guys. You know, unless you want to be rebuilding your bike, spending a lot of money, you know, working on your bike, because you know, you don't have the skills that the MotoGP guys. Those guys have started since they were little kids, and they started on small bikes and worked their way up through the different classes. You know, that's another point. You know, you guys that want to start on these super sports, the MotoGP stars didn't start on super sports, guys. They started on smaller bikes, displacement bikes. You know, they started in the 250cc, 150cc, 250cc, and they worked their way up through the power classes. They gained their skills and confidence that way. A lot of you guys riding these super sports out here, you don't even have really the skills to be riding that bike. At least probably on the fucking track. That's all I'm saying, guys, is, you know, take your speed, take your Rossi moves, take all that shit to the track, man. Leave it off the streets here, including myself. I gotta cut this shit out. No more speeding on the streets, man. These streets here for commuting. You know, these people out here riding in their cars, these people are working, trying to provide for their families. You know, nobody here wants to be involved in an accident, man. And they sure enough in hell don't want these punk kids out here speeding, racing each other in fucking cars after watching the Fast and the Furious and Biker Boyz. Stupid shit like movies like that they're trying to replicate out here on the public streets and end up getting fucking killed or killing somebody else. You gotta cut that shit out, man. Keep the streets for commuting and just cruising out here, enjoying the ride and the scenery. That's what it's all about, guys. So hey guys, I'll catch you guys later. Until next time, stay safe out there on the streets, guys. Deuces.
And it's time for CycleCruza's recommended videos.
In this MotoVlog, I talk about the scare tactics non-motorcycle riders use on you to get you to stop riding a motorcycle or to prevent you from riding a motorcycle. In this MotoVlog, I tell you how to keep a strong mind and be a successful rider out there. Check out this MotoVlog where I take a pit stop in a small town and happen across an old Gothic mansion from the early 1800s that was part of the Underground Railroad. Riding on the city streets at night, baby. In this MotoVlog, I take you downtown Cleveland at night on a little adventure. Do you own your motorcycle or car, or does it own you? Check out this MotoVlog where I teach you how to get out of the box and stop being a slave to the banks out there and be a boss and own shit. Show your motorcycle love and get sport bike graffiti apparel at CycleCruza.com. Hey, subscribe to my blog over at CycleCruza.com for tips and great deals. Also click like on my Facebook page for new updates, and that's Facebook.com/CycleCruza1.